welcome back to the Dodge I Just Don't Caravan. My name is Ollie and I will be your driver for this video. Today's little nugget of wisdom comes to us from the Stoic philosopher Seneca the Younger. And it goes a little something like this. Thus it is that foresight, the greatest blessing humanity has been given, is transformed into a curse. Wild animals run from the dangers they actually see, and once they have escaped them, worry no more. We, however, are tormented alike by what is past and what is to come. A number of our blessings do us harm, for memory brings back the agony of fear, while foresight brings it on prematurely. No one confines his unhappiness to the present. So here Seneca is talking about the human animal's ability to conjure up the past and to speculate about the future. Seneca rightfully says that some of these blessings can be a curse because memory allows us to relive old traumas. And of course, by looking ahead, we sometimes become anxious about things that may or may not happen in the future. At the end of the line, he says, no one confines his or her unhappiness to the present. So here's an interesting thought experiment for you. Can you think of a reason at this exact moment why you should be unhappy? I mean, without referencing the past or the future. What's wrong with this very moment? So you see, all of our problems exist conceptually in a past which is already dead or a future which is not yet born. And when that future does emerge and become manifest, it will no longer be the future, it will be this moment. Another thing I like about this quote is how Seneca compares how we are to how animals are. He says, animals react to the danger that they can experience and see right in front of them. When they encounter such dangers, they do what they have to do to deal with them. They run away, or if they're predators or territorial type animals, they might fight. But once the danger is no longer present, the animals return to a baseline state. They're no longer on high alert. They're no longer fearful because the reason for their fear has been dealt with. Either they've avoided the danger or they've addressed the danger directly by vanquishing it. Either way, they don't wake up in the middle of the night thinking about that time when the predator showed up. And they don't anticipate future predators in a way that makes them anxious. Animals live in the present. To them, there's nothing else. No past and no future. Now, of course, we could argue that some animals have a concept of time that is more refined than others. But I would also stand by my point, which is that no matter how advanced or how refined their sense of time is, it's nowhere near the complexity of a human's grasp of time. And that's because humans invented time. So of course we have a solid grasp on it. It's our invention. It's our tool. So what do I get out of this? Well, essentially, that I should be more present. That I should focus more on this moment and the things that are immediate, like the animals do. Now, does that mean that I should forget the past and neglect to plan for the future? Absolutely not. Because again, as Seneca says, our ability to remember the past and to project into the future is one of our greatest blessings. Instead, what this quote tells me is that I need to put past and future in their proper place. And I need to relegate myself to the present in all circumstances. The only time that I should be going into the past is to remember something for useful purposes. The only reason I should be going into the future is to plan ahead. But once my plan for the future has been made, or once I have learned my lesson from the past, I should return immediately to the present and spend most of my time there. Because at the end of the day, that's all that actually exists. The past is dead, the future is unborn, and the present is here, and always has been here. Thanks a lot for joining me, and Live well, my friends.